Anyone that's following along knows things have gotten pretty crazy, pretty fast. I'm still going to go ahead and marry the woman I plan to marry. If not this year, then hopefully by next spring, Lord willing. This stuff about Emma, and we all know I'm talking about Emma Watson. At least that's the one person I've been, in contact with for months online. And I can't even tell you what to say about all that, except a whole bunch of shit has come to light that, you know, I knew what was going on in Hollywood circles. I just wouldn't have thought that this individual was attached to that, right? But once you're in, I guess. Hard to get out. And I can't even tell you exactly what she's responsible for with my interaction with her, because as far as I know, I was dealing with her and at least her lover and perhaps her friends, because it felt like the phone was just being passed around as they all had a good laugh at me or whatever. And I don't even know, as I think I mentioned before, all that could be online to try to defame me. I haven't even looked it up. Not that I'm scared, it's just that I guess I'll deal with it when it comes to light. Because this is what's happening. Everything that's done in the darkness is coming to light. It's not just written for it to be written in a book somewhere to be forgotten. This is what's happening. This is what's meant to happen, and this is what's coming to pass now. I did find it interesting that somebody could pay to have an MK Ultra scenario run on me, which, given all that I understand, I have had to question, is this just another program that's running? Because it seems pretty surreal and pretty stupid also at the same time. But I have faith in the Lord, which is where I started this journey, and will keep me to the end. So I know that everything that's happening is happening for a reason. Certainly not what I wanted, but His will be done was my initial want. So I guess whatever that looks like, whatever that transpires to be, I'll have to deal with it. It'll be reality. But all this stuff leads me to think about some other stuff that's been going on, which you may or may not be aware of. And it's like this MK Ultra stuff they talked about, how they took young kids and used them in the experiments to try to, I believe it was to gain access to the divine. Because those innocent kids were still connected. And, from the information I've heard, they were tortured and, pushed into, forcibly into connecting, whether it be astral projecting or whatever they had them do, right? A number of things. One good candidate you should look up is Marina Sarin. While I can't agree with everything she says, she talks about things that I know nothing about, so I can't very much have a weigh in on that, some of the conversational stuff, but overall, I believe she's correct. And she was one of these experimented on kids that was sent on a mission for 20 and back, which was said to have bypassed the world ending in 2012, as the Mayan calendars predicted. And if it's actually 4,000 years past the date that they tell us it is, then something like that is not at all absurd, not even difficult if such technology exists. But I think you should look up Marina Sarin, look up 20 and back, at least put it in your thinking cap, something else to ponder. These things are all somehow connected. Uh, and all I can hope to do is shed some light on it. As far as what I know about what's going on, well, I don't know. I have faith in the Lord, like I said, but Holy Spirit knows. God knows your heart. He knows your thoughts. If I need to know, He'll let me know. If I don't, I don't. He doesn't, right? It's like Who are we hearing about in tarot readings right now? We're hearing about me, and we're hearing about the one individual that I've been dealing with for months. Nobody else is coming up. So that's the Holy Spirit saying this is relevant now. And when this chapter ends, another chapter will begin. And I'm taking the journey with you guys. So I'm excited for what he has in store. You know, can't create without first destroying what doesn't belong. So it might start out messy, but it's going to be beautiful when we're done. So blessings, everyone. Happy Sunday to my love in Arizona. I love you, hon. See you soon. Bye.